Hello. All right, everybody. Sorry for that interruption. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. So tonight we are going to start the teardown, cleanup, and rebuild of this beast. Just trying to get a good setup with the camera here. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Sorry if it's all shaky. Like I said, trying to get a good shot here. A2RC, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining. Yeah, getting kind of a late start here. I know Hybrid usually jumps in on this time. Hardy boy, what's going on, brother? Thanks for joining. I didn't want to get into the middle. I didn't want to compete with Hybrid or start doing a live while he was doing it. So I waited to make sure he wasn't doing one tonight before I started this. But appreciate you guys for joining. We'll give it a few more minutes, see if we can get some more people to join in. So, yeah, I haven't touched this truck for about, 6 years maybe. The engine on it's kind of seized up. It's it's not like locked because of driving it. It's just gummed up and locked from lack of use. So we're not going to get it completed tonight, of course. We're just going to start stripping it down, just get a good start on it. Maybe do this over the next few days. It's supposed to have some shitty weather here in Omaha, so I'm not going to be able to go out and run this week, but we can get this thing here cleaned up, ready to go. I need to get my monster trucks ready. Hope everybody's having a good day and getting to burn some nitro. Nitro RC Electrics, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Well, I got 3 people here to start with. More than likely more will come. But here's my MGT 4.6. Back in the day, I did some bashing with it. Probably a little more than what I should have. At the time, I didn't know that we weren't going to be able to find these anymore. So, thank you there, Hardy boy. Kevin Godbout. Pro 21, it's the 4.6. So with the 4, so is that the 3.35? Trying to think. 4.6 is the same as the 28. So, yep, this is the 28. Yeah, red body. This is the original stock body that came with this. I did a little bashing on it back in the day, but it'll still work. And when I do get this up and running again, which there's really nothing wrong with it, I just, like I said, I need to get the motor all cleaned up. I run everything I have, but I only go hard on a few. Exactly, Hardy boy. Dodger boy, what's up, brother? How's everybody in SoCal doing? Appreciate everybody joining in. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do. I've never peeled anything apart on this, other than just, I think I had the engine off once or twice, tried to replace or fix the pull start. I'm gonna see if I can find a string and pull cord for it so that I have both options with it. I'm hoping that it comes apart pretty easy. We may run into some issues where things don't want to move very well, but yeah, I always found these to be odd, how it just tucks inside there. But I don't know, I mean, it doesn't really never really seem to have a leak. Hell, not, don't want to go back in. But anyways, they're meant to be used, so happy you were able to. Hell yeah. Of course, I love using them. Even if I had some old vintage ones that it was really hard to find parts, I'd still run them. Just like oh, sorry guys, yeah, like Hardy Boy said, trying to put everybody's names together. There's certain few that I bash hard, like the Savages and my buggies. But something like this, I just want to get out in the grass and do some wheelies. Hello, Ted. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Kevin Godbout says MGT lovers 6 different. Oh, he is a lover 6 different three of the 8.0s. Hell yeah. Yeah, and this one like 6 years ago, maybe 7. I don't remember exactly. Found a good deal on it on Facebook. One of the few deals that I actually got off Facebook that was worth the shit. I swear it had only been ran maybe once or twice. You could tell where it had a little bit of runtime on the engine, but barely any. Looks like it landed on a rock or something. But yeah, so it had barely any runtime on it. Still had great pinch when I got it. $200. So to me at that time, couldn't beat that deal. So I don't really even know where to start with this. Like I said, I've never taken any of these apart. So may look silly on camera, but we're gonna do this together. That's what I'm looking for. Get out the old Alpha here. Alpha spinner. Let's see. Okay, good deal. Oh, Kevin says good deal. Our voice says score. Yeah, years ago. I even have some videos running this years back where I had those Proline rotors on it. But I had to completely redo the 17 millimeter hubs. I had to use the ones off the Savage. And like, those are the only thing that I've ever thought was worth the shit from Integy. Was their 17 millimeter hubs. Probably, not the greatest with those either, but haven't had any issues with them. Yeah, so when I strip these down, I use different baggies for different parts. Trying to keep things together so I don't lose them. Yeah, so that's like an odd size. That's not 17 mil. I'm not for sure what size that is. It looks more like a 14 mil or something. If anybody else knows, be sure and tell us. Amazon Trax extension fit 17 millimeter. Hello, Janine. Hey, baby. Mrs. Nitro Addiction, how are you doing? It's awesome having a supportive family. They know I'm not just out playing with toys. Got a hobby. Kevin says 14 mil. Yeah, 24 millimeter on the 8.0s. Huh, I've never messed with the 8.0. They look badass, so I would like to get one. Dodge Boy says mine is also missing the rims and tires. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. Are you taking the engine out and apart, or what's the plan? Yeah, I'm going to strip this down 100%, just completely down to bare nothing. I need to take it all 100% apart, wash it in some Dawn soap in my little scrub bucket. We'll get as much of it on camera as possible. I think we can. We're not going to get to all of it tonight. We got some storms coming in here to Omaha this week, so I'm not going to be able to go out and do any runs. But I figured maybe we'll put a couple nights into this. Man, these tires are heavy. It's pulling this over to the side. But yeah, I need to take that engine apart. like I can't turn it over. It's gummed up. Hoping the bearings are still good, just need a good cleaning. But it's definitely gummed up, and I don't want to try to force it, and I'm definitely not going to try to start it without completely stripping it down. I've seen some other people in videos take these things apart. Looks pretty complicated, so we may get on there. We may have trouble with it. Like I said, I've never taken this thing completely apart. I've had the engine out. I've had the tires off. I haven't done anything with the servos. You can see they're still the originals. Probably just gonna keep them as long as they're working good. I'm real big about putting good servos in. I don't want my electronics failing me. I very rarely run stock servos, especially once they go out. I always replace them with something better. Awesome, we got 12 people in the house. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do. Hell, I really don't even know where to start with this. It's got a little bit of cat fur on it, some dog fur. It's pretty dirty. Mainly just needs a good clean. Let's see if you guys can see this. There's the flywheel. I can't move that flywheel. It's gummed up in there pretty good. So that's the main thing that we want to accomplish, is getting this, getting the engine out and taking it apart. Sorry for the interruption there. Sometimes phone calls come through when you're doing a live, and sometimes they don't. Let's see. As far as I remember, there's no batteries or... Yeah, so there's no batteries in there. No receivers, just all the wires. I remember doing this back in the day. Can you guys see? Probably can't really see that. Zoom in here. See these little black dots? That was so I would know which servo it was, 1, 2, or 3. It's kind of hard to... Once they're all in there, it's kind of hard to tell them apart. Let's see, what are we saying here? API'd Savage, you just got the... No, I've had it for a while. Love that ringtone. That's funny you guys could hear that. Panophobia RC, what is up, brother? Hell yeah, some MGT goodness, of course. Cool. If I missed anybody, sorry, I'm trying to catch comments. Full Sin, what's up, brother? Janine Down says, we love you. I love you guys too. That'd be the family. Love you guys very much. Yeah, so let me make sure I keep all my my little pieces straight here. Where did my other body clips go? Alright, well, we're already missing some body clips. Hopefully we'll find them. So, not a big deal. But anyways, let's see what you guys are saying. Team Source MGT gang, yes sir. Oh, Hybrid, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining. Hey, I really do appreciate the shout out you gave me the other day in your live, man. That means a lot. Appreciate it. Today's video is a little different. As you guys can see, we're just doing a tear down of this, gonna get it cleaned up. Hopefully ready to go here pretty soon. So appreciate everybody joining. Like I said, I don't really even know where to start. I'm just trying to find a good starting point. What do you guys say? We start with the engine? Hybrid says, nice MGT there, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. 2-speed, baby. This is a I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 2-speed. It's been a long time since I've ran it, though. All right, let me get this stand out of the way, and we're gonna We're going to start by taking the engine out. It's been years since I've worked on this. All right. For anybody that doesn't have the MGT, engine mounts are in here. I think these are the, yep, these are the 3 mil. That does not want to work. I think this is probably the first or second time I've actually got to use this. The MIP 3.0. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, guys, we're supposed to have some bad weather this week here, so may do a couple of days of this. Hope you guys can join. Hope everybody enjoys. Probably not going to get to do any running this week, but we're going to get back out there soon. Come on, pop off there. She's definitely stubborn, so there we go. Got that up. Ooh, shit. Sorry, guys. I mean to kick the camera across the room. So I guess you can also search parts on the thing. Yeah, I hear that these are pretty much the same thing as the MT-A4. Is this the 8.0? No full sim. This is the 4.6. I wish I had the 8.0, but hell, I've never seen one of them in person. Never seen one for sale. This here I just happened to get lucky, and it was for sale on Marketplace. It was like there was 2 of them. I probably should have bought both, but as you guys can see, I did not. So that is a 2.0. Yeah, this thing's gonna be clean mint when I'm done with it, just like all the rest of them that I've worked on here recently. Yeah, so this thing, bearings are still good in this flywheel. As far as I know, everything on here is stock except for, of course, my HPI filter. But right there, what does that say? 0.28 Pro. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's A&E. Team Associated. There it says 28. So I don't know how well you guys can see that exhaust is in the way. There's 28. Let's see. I was just looking at an 8.0. Hell yeah, man. If you can get it, get it. I wish I had an 8.0. Huh, that's interesting. So when I was working on my buddy's, damn it, I can't think of the name of it. that Offna XRT. It had this same kind of setup. This must have been something from like the early 2000s where they had this little ring on there that actually was like the coupler that kind of held it closed. But we're gonna set that aside for now. We may work on that here in a little bit. I want to see if I can get some of this dirty beast apart. Unless you guys are wanting to see some open engine action. Rex Legend fully broke in. A2, I think it is. I mean, it's around that 20 tank mark, so it's probably still got a little bit to go. Problem with it is the rear bearing. I took it apart after that last run and was just cleaning it out and just looking at it and stick my finger in the back end. And as I was giving it a spin, it was noisy. Sounded not really grindy. It just sounded like it needed new bearings. So I don't want to run it and mess it up, just over a set of bearings. So it'll be a minute before I get it back out, but I am going to get some bearings, and I'll try the heated up method and see if I can get the bearings out, but I'm also thinking about getting the tool. How's the compression on that? Hybrid, we're going to find out. Should still be good. It's been like 6-7 years. You guys want me to take that engine apart and see instead of taking the truck apart? Let's see. Full Sense is definitely gonna have to get one if they're rare like that. Panda says, hell yeah. All right, guys. So we'll set this dirty beast down out of the way. Been kind of excited about this project for a while. Also kind of dreading it at the same time just because I've never messed with it and it's got a lot of pieces. So this comes with its own throttle return. I can't tell, is that on the... Okay, so that's got to be the idle screw there. That must be the low speed and the high speed. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm trying to get it on there. There's a little screw right in here that the spring attaches to. Carburetor still slides pretty good. Let's see. JR's Motos, what's up, brother? Appreciate you joining in. The old back bumper project. Yep. All right, so let's see here. But yeah, Hybrid, this should have some pretty good compression to it. Definitely hoping so. I didn't run it much, and it was pretty much brand new. And then it's just been sitting for the longest time. Well, let's go with the exhaust first. Back in the day, I was having fun making videos playing in the snow and the ice and stuff. And you guys can go back on my channel if you like. And there's a few videos of this truck playing in the mud and the snow and the water. Probably some stuff I shouldn't have been doing. But let me see here. Well, that's a really good sign. Let's see. There you go. Oh, my hands are dirty. I'm trying to get this to where you guys can see. You see down in there? Here, we're going to zoom in. I mean, yeah, it's dirty as shit. Here, hold on. You can't kill MGT. That is true, brother. Can you guys see what I'm trying to point out here to you? Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. That looks like we are completely down at bottom dead center, right? Or is that showing the pistons all the way? God, I can't see. I need more light. Yeah, like that piston's all the way down. So that's good. It didn't sit there and stretch out the the sleeve, which is what I was hoping for. So full send is at the Alpha 28 5-port. No, this is the MGT stock 28 Pro. This is what came with this, what, 20 years ago or something? Hopefully carburetor is all good. Yeah, I mean, it's dirty, but it's got good smooth motion to it. Kevin Godbot says you can't kill MGT. Full Send says that's the only thing I'm worried about is if I get one, the engine might not be the best like any other old engine. Looks bottom dead center. Yes, sir, Panda. That's exactly what I was trying to show you guys. That's what it looks like to me. So, sounds like we ended up in a good spot. I remember Turnigy. I never had anything Turnigy. I just remember seeing them in videos. Let's see. This thing's got a lot of grease on it, so we're gonna set out some paper towels. Yeah, this grease is so old, it doesn't want to come off very well. Yeah, I should have put it away a little bit better than what I did, but oh shit, sorry guys, didn't realize we're still zoomed in. There we go, that's better. But yeah, I should have put it away a little bit better than what I did, but either way, we're gonna get it all cleaned up. Yeah, I can't get any movement on that, but I mean, it's not locked up. I did not burn it up, is what I'm trying to say, or, you know, blow it up the last time I ran it. Put it away in good shape. It's just been a while. That went a little easier than I thought. I got the carburetor pinch bolt. Oh man. Carburetor's in there tight. All right, well, the pinch bolt is moved out pretty good. Oh, there we go. Nice and easy. Well, maybe. Sorry guys, I get to pay attention to what I'm doing and not where I'm at on the camera. So as you guys can see, it's a all metal carb. See if I can get my light over here a little bit closer. Oh, shit, not that close. Yeah, I mean, it's still in pretty good shape. I just need to get it apart and cleaned up. But yeah, she does not want to move, that's for sure. All right, let's see here. I think at minimum it's been 6, if not 7 years since I have done anything with this. And the spring should still be good in here. Just the spring should be good in here. I broke the string. So I think before I put it back together, I'm gonna try and get a pull cord hanging out of it, so I have both options. I'm gonna get a zip tie ready so I could keep that from coming loose on me. Oh, that's right. I gotta break that loose too. Let's see here. Knowing my luck, that screw is strict. Oh, well. Praise the Lord. Okay, I think that's the only one. I was thinking for some reason I had two. Ah, my finger was covering it up. It does have two. Yeah, that one was in there good. I think I'm gonna change out those little grub screws so I don't strip them out. Wow. Now I'm gonna have to get it back in that little slit. But that's okay. I need to completely redo. Just so I don't lose that spring. Cool. Slid back down in all the way. Maybe it found its home. But yeah, this thing's pretty dirty. I'll do a good soak job on it. Get it cleaned up. This thing's gonna be running like new when we're done. Yeah, this motor should still have plenty of life left in it. I took pretty good care of it other than running it in the... Oh, cool. I don't think I ever noticed that had one of those E-clips on it. But yeah, other than running it out in the snow, I took pretty decent care of it. I always use WD-40 on it. Try and keep all the water at bay. All the bearings are, still run pretty good on it. I don't know what stock and what had been replaced. It seemed like it was pretty new when I got it. Like somebody didn't, like they got it, never messed with it. I'm gonna zoom down here. Yeah, some of these E-clips are kind of a pain in the butt. Haha. All right. Okay, so now our next step. Next step's to zoom out so you guys can see. Let's see, what do we got going over here? Let's see, if it's stuck at bottom dead center, then it will probably need bearings. If it has been sitting that long, then new bearings may be needed anyways. Yeah, you're probably right. Got the 3-port. Let's see. What is upload is 420? Hell yeah, appreciate you joining the live, brother. Hybrid says, I'd say take the back plate off first. Yep, that's what I'm working on now. Just trying to catch up on some comments here. Which one are you saying is basically the alpha F850. I think I missed part of that conversation. Yeah, this is very low runtime. I've probably got like 5 or 6 videos on it, and any running I did was pretty much always on video. So it's it's kind of like it's documented coverage of the actual runtime that I had on this. But I'm loving this. All the screws are, for the most part, of course I say something, but all the screws seem to be fairly easy to get off here. I haven't had anything get stuck on me just yet. But yeah, A2, I'm hoping that I don't have to do a full bearing replacement just to get it to run. If they're all grindy and I can't get them to loosen up or whatever, then yeah, I'll probably just redo the bearings before I even try to fire it up. But yeah, this thing should have maximum pinch on it. I don't even know that I ever even put a gallon on this engine. And I never ran it like super lean or really hard or anything, so should be in pretty good working order. Does anybody know if this is an interference engine? Because if it is, I'm gonna have to get that piston up before I pull this back plate off. Maybe I'll put 2 of these screws back in just so I don't pop the skirt on this thing. So what do you guys think? Should I put a couple drops of oil in it or put some heat on it? Both? See, that roto-start coupler is pretty hard to find these days. Yeah, and it's in pretty good shape. It takes that 6mm shaft, basically the same thing that works on the HPI. If I remember correctly, like I said, it's been a while. But I think I'm going to replace these screws just so I don't have any issues. Let's see here. It's cord free. Yes, it is. What does this go? This goes in the MGT 4.6. Yeah, I'm basically doing a complete strip down of it. Gonna get it all cleaned up 100%. And then put it all back together. And then first time I fire it up, we'll be on a live with you guys. Hopefully everybody gets to join me. Let's see, Lotus says both. Was that to my question? Heat it up or some oil? So I got a little bit of this left. Go ahead and put some of that in there. Let it soak in there and do its thing. Oops, sorry. Hybrid says, I'll be there, bro, to support. Hell yeah. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've had a nice little jump in subscribers. About 17 people since you gave me a nice shout out the other day. So I really do appreciate it, man. It's awesome of you to help out the smaller channels. And if I ever get anywhere close to being considered a guy, I'll definitely pay it forward and help out the smaller channels. So again, I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna get some heat on her. So I don't have an oven mitt, but I got this heat and oil. Yep, that's what we're doing. Thank you, thank you for the suggestion and for helping us out. Try and get a grip on this so I don't burn myself. Need to get the old, just a cheap oven mitt for handling these. Could probably even use a new exhaust gasket on it, I'd say. All right, pull out the old Milwaukee battery powered. And let her rip, tater chip. Sorry guys, trying to get it on video, but at the same time trying not to burn myself. Yeah, she's a dirty beast. Hoping it's not real gummy. I don't want to be that guy that opens up my shit on camera and just looks like horrible maintenance. Haha. Nice. That was easy. As you can see, she's turning. So, it is hot. I don't want to burn up my table either. Alright, I'm just going to sit that there for a minute. I'll catch up on comments here. Let's see. Well, man, you deserve it. No thanks needed. Hey, again, appreciate it, brother. I've watched you for years on and off. Always liked all your nitros. Love watching you work on them, so I do appreciate it. It took me a while to get the nerve up to do these lives, but I've got a lot of older videos, mostly nitro, but again, like I said, man, just thanks, appreciate it. Hardy Boy says, hybrid shout out is how I found your channel. Oh, sweet. Let's see. Obviously, RC Nitro family community have to help support each other. Hello, RC Adventures. Appreciate you joining in. It's awesome. I got Hybrid and Lotus here. You guys seem to be two of the bigger ones on the Nitro RC scene. RC Adventures, I got a new sub. Hey, appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Welcome, Ben. What's up, brother? Hugh, he says, hello, Nitro John. Yeah, that's the thing about these lives. Sometimes you end up revealing your name, which is not a problem. You guys call me Nitro John, Nitro Addiction, whatever works for you guys. So for everybody that's new, while that's cooling down, just kind of go through this. That's a 4.6. And it came out of this dirty bastard. Running this body. Even still got the flag on it. So we're gonna get this thing running and ready for a rip for sure. I miss my monster trucks. I was watching Raw RC earlier, and just the way his Savages sound, I miss it a lot. I need to get my Savages running for sure. All right, well, so now that I can get that piston up there, we'll go ahead and peel out this back plate. I got a feeling it's going to be almost impossible to get this sleeve out of here, so let's see what you guys got going here. Let's see. Hugh Robertson says, I had a couple of beers and kept calling you Turbo John. Dude, that's funny shit that you say that, because that live video with the guy with the drone got his drone stuck in the tree. Man, when he was pulling out of there, I don't know what kind of car he's got, but that thing had a turbo in it, and you could just hear him, that the sound of that turbo is that high pitched whine, and then it just unloading of it or whatever the hell makes all that noise in those turbos. But it was really cool watching him pull out of there. So it's just funny that you throw the word turbo out there. Not too bad. Probably got a little bit of rust in it. A little bit of gunk. Could be worse, I guess. Let's see what we got here. We are one big happy family of Nitro friends. Yes, sir. He says, I said, oops, I mean Nitro, John. Did someone say HPI Savage? Yes. Yes, I love my Savages. The other night making a video. Oh, you were making a video and you said my name? Is that what you're saying there, Hugh? Let's see. Blow-off valve makes a noise. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I'm not a real versed in cars and all the different stuff. I just know turbos sound really badass. But yes, the blow-off on it. It was, as he was pulling away, that thing was all wink, wink, and I mean, I don't do it any justice, of course. I probably sound silly, but it was just the coolest. He obviously says she'll clean up. Oh yeah, yeah. For the most part, I think it's mostly just gunk. Probably. Let me see what the light shows. Yeah, it's probably got a little bit of rust building up on the crank and around the bearing. I think we'll probably need to do the bearings. Yeah, I mean, she feels pretty tight going up to the top. But let's get this head off. Man, this head's got a lot of screws. 2, 4, 6. I don't think I ever realized it had 6 screws in the head. Yeah, when I was running this, it was just kind of my basher truck. I didn't think about, didn't realize, what kind of gym that it was at that time and how scarce they were becoming. Probably would have taken a little bit better care of it, but still in pretty good shape. Mostly just dirty. Place a couple of bearings in it and she'll be ready to go. Man, these screws are long-winded. Yeah, these screws got a little bit of rust on the top of the heads. Like I said, I did a lot of snow bashing with this. I always hit it up real good with WD-40 when I was done, but like I said, if I would have, how's that song go? If I would have known then what I know now. Something like that. But anyways, let's see, where am I at? Sorry, I get to concentrate and forget I should be talking to you guys. Not so much dead silence. So before we pull the head off, let's see what I'm missing here. Hugh says Davidge? Oh yes. Is that your spell check or you fat fingering it there, Hugh? Let's see. Nitro head till I'm dead. Yep. I don't care what they do with the RC world. I'll always be into nitros over electrics. Not bashing electrics, but they bore me. If there's no noise or smoke, nothing to work on, ADD kicks in. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to replace these head screws. Let's see, what are you guys saying here? HPI Savage Gang. Yep. Want to get the 5.9 new Savage. Yeah, I think that thing looks sweet. I would really like to get one. I don't like the price of them, but I wouldn't mind getting like the body. I like the way they've done the new wheels. I hate the old style Hex with that stupid wheel nut thing that they have. Yeah, and I like the orange. I think it looks really cool. He says, wow, you just see 4 screws, not 6. Exactly. This is a real forearm worker. It's got my hand hurting. See, KGM, what's up, brother? KGM says, what's up? Big Block Engine Gang, yep. Let's see here. Been out of the scene for 20 plus years. I'm just getting back into it. Need to buy a new nitro buggy. Yes, you do. Offna's got a pretty good one. Even some of the HPIs are good. I'd love to get a Serpent. Oh man, yeah, them screws are shit. That's what happens when screws sit for 6 or 7 years. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm hoping it's still got some good compression in there. I mean, I only ran it, I don't know, a few times. So it shouldn't be too worn out. I didn't run it obsessively hot. Or excessively hot. Let's see here. Get the old channel locks. Well, I did cut them, but I got her started. So that's a good thing. Cool, it's moving right along now. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be gentle. If it doesn't move easy, I'll do something different. Okay. See if we can cut up 2 more of these. I think we still got some room. Yeah, we got a little bit of room in there to. Come on, stay together. Trying to get them to stack so it's doubled up in the thickness. Otherwise, it just wants to cut through them real easy. Once I get them through there, they just want to separate. I can't keep them together for nothing. Probably just gonna cut them again. Yeah. What do you guys think? Freeze or heat? I've had both work. Don't even dare say the E word. Yeah, same with me, RC Adventures. I had nothing but problems with engines and ESCs. Always, I don't know. I couldn't get them to run right. Oh, there's still stuff to fix on the E words. Currently replacing the rear end of the rustler. Yeah, I'm always tearing up my my drive shafts in the rustler if I can keep the motor and the ESC from going haywire. Cannot recommend the Serpent enough. Yeah, I don't have one. I've seen nothing but good things by him. KGM. KGM says I cannot recommend the Serpent SRX8 GT enough. He loves his. Yeah, I really do want one. I wouldn't mind getting an on-road car. I'm more of an off-road at the moment. Something I'm wanting to do is put like an on-road engine in my in one of my buggies just to see how they run. Sportsworks is pretty good. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm just going through the comments here. Make sure. Hardy Boy says heat. Hated that thing. Bring the fire. Yep. All right. Sounds like the group has spoken. I get my my oven mitt here ready so I don't burn myself. I bet if I drop a little bit of oil down around that seam, it'll help it as well. Yeah, I've had trouble getting like certain sleeves out and heating it up. Worked a little bit, but then once I froze it, that really seemed to get it to let loose. All right, we're going to be very, very gentle. Cool, just got it to slide up a little bit more. I reset this so I don't burn myself. Almost got it out. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised how easily it's coming out after all these years. Just so you guys can see, all I'm doing really is just putting a little twist on it here, give it a little pry. Hopefully it don't come flying out of there. All right, that doesn't want to work. That isn't going to work either. Put that heat gun right on the aluminum, get it good and hot. Okay. Like that. Just check the specs. Looks really good. Yeah, all them Serpent models, I've seen nothing but good stuff about them. Hope my smoke detector don't go off with all this heat on this old oil. Had that happen a while back. It's smoking. I was working on something and got it smoking like this, and next thing you know, my smoke detector's going off. Let's see if I can get a little gentle pry with, nope, that ain't gonna work. It's up so high now. Can't get a very good bite on it. Pry from the other side. It's so hot I gotta watch my grip. Yeah, I gotta be careful with that. Got it to move a little there. What is up, all aspects? Appreciate you joining in, brother. Let's see. Hugh says, sorry guys, 4 a.m. comes early. Have a good night, everyone. See you next time, Nitro. Hell yeah, thanks for stopping in, Hugh. Sorry it's so late. Got a late start again on this one. Appreciate you dropping by. All aspects, what is up? Yeah, it's getting so high up there, it's hard to get a good bite on it. I'm not hurting it too much, but no worries. Good night. All right, appreciate it, brother. Try something here. Let's see. I need something to pry against. Give me just a second here, guys. I can't get it set and it's hot. I can't touch it. You guys got I wrench while I watch when you guys go live or just watch the videos posted. Hell yeah, I do that shit too. Found myself working on my nitros. I was actually strip cleaning my stuff down, watching Hybrid, and that was when I first got back into this a few months back. And 4 years ago when I was really into it, lives weren't really as much of a thing, so it was new for me. Oh yeah, yep. Just turn her sideways and crank it. Happy to hear that, man. Yes, sir. Learned a lot from you guys. All of you. Come on, get out of there. Like, this thing's gonna fight me down to the very end. Come on. Try and do this without too much damage. We'll give her another shot of heat. She's almost there. You know, you get this close, and then to finish it off, you're like, man, I just want to grab the pliers and grab that head, but nope. Definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, I love checking out all those vintage nitros that Hybrid has and brings back to life. I think it's really cool. Some of them old parts, like, I mean, I see them, you know, on eBay and whatever for sale. I know how much of a struggle it is. It's hard finding parts for some of that stuff, so that's why I tend to stay away from it. But man, that's why we love Hybrid's channel. He brings us all the stuff that we don't want to do. Now, if anybody on here is new to nitro and you see that little slit there, it looks tempting to put your screwdriver in there, but don't do it. Oh, there we go. Bad enough we're doing it out here. Nice. She's almost there. Come on. I can't grip it with this. Ah. Let's see here. Hybrid says, yes, guys, I do the same thing. Yep, we are all the same. We like working on our shit while watching other people work on their shit. Damn brass. Yeah, not damaging it too much, but put a little nicks in it. I don't like doing that. We're almost there. This thing's pretty tough. What do you guys think? Wrap this shirt around it and be gentle with the vice grips. Notice how that MGT engine has 6 head screws, pretty unique. Yeah, it's the only one I've ever seen with it. I think the T-Max 3.3 comes with 5, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I've never seen 6 outside of this engine. All right, guys, we're gonna be gentle here. I think I'm just spinning the shirt on it. I don't think I'm doing anything. We are getting close though. Well, I've pretty much got no more. Not gonna be able to get that screwdriver on there anymore. Just gonna have to find a way to be gentle on this. If it doesn't come easy, we will find a different method. Ah, there we go. Come on. Didn't do too much to it. Did finally get it to turn a little bit. Oh, that thing's still hot. Try with the pliers, my guy. Yeah, I am. I'm just trying to use this here rag or shirt. Trying not to, like, I can feel it spinning back and forth. It just doesn't want to slide up. Up is the problem now. Come on, get out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's still a little warm. We'll let that cool down a little bit here. It's free. Yes, it is. RC Adventures. Hell yeah. Yes, good question. Can you give us the top answer you recall? I guess I missed what you guys were asking. All aspects, or what all aspects answered or asked. Sorry. Seem to have started a great debate in some of the nitro groups when I post the question, what is the best nitro monster truck of all time? The comments are pretty good. Put the channel locks around it and pry on them. Yeah, I was nervous to do it, but I got her. I just didn't want to mar it up, you know. I don't like tearing it up. Top 3 was T-Max, Savage, and MGT. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. For most of the videos that you see, those seem to be some of the top 3. There's a lot of good ones out there, but to me, so the LST, the low C, I've never had one, but they look awesome. I just know they're hard to get parts. That the Savage, especially since they come back with it and you can get parts for it, that's why it's, to me, it's always, you know, the Savage. But yeah, the low C LST is a badass truck. He's referring to the best truck pick. Yes, sir. Yeah, I get behind on the comments sometimes. Let's see, that thing's still warm. Sleeves cooled down a little bit. Yeah, so I didn't get it too bad with the channel locks, just minor. I'm always afraid I'm just gonna tear the shit out of these. But anyways, take a little close-up look at the ports in this. You know, I guess I never realized these are just a 3-port. Still got awesome amounts of power in them though. Let's see if we can find that polish ring from where it was doing the break-in. Looks like this pinches up towards the top. I don't know, as soon as that piston cools down, we'll get it out of there and take a look at it. See, the argument is a T-Max base and parts available, matching performance terms, so that really heated the debate after the question was posed. The T-Max is good, but I mean, it's a small block. I don't really like the platform of it. I love the way the Savage is set up. The T-Max, I mean, it's legendary for what it is. But, you know, for me anyways, when it comes to just all-time monster trucks, love the Savage. My original name to this channel was Savage Addict. I mean, I guess you could say I kind of got an addictive personality, so when I got into nitros, like, I was just addicted to running the nitros and started watching videos on the Savage and just had to have one, and I was addicted to it, so LOL of material for porting. Do it. Hello, Michael. Appreciate you joining us, brother. Wow, everyone is here. Yeah, that's what I said. Wow, everyone's here. I appreciate all the new people. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do so. I put out, you know, videos like this all the time, whether it's live or just regular videos, shorts, whatever. I'm all about nitro. So yeah, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy what you're watching, please hit that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate it. Big Block Addict, yes. I love everything 21 and above. Hell, I guess that sounds like a guy going to the bar. But when it comes to nitro engines, the 21 size racing engines, I love those. I know there's a lot of good 18s, 12s, 15s, you know, all those smaller 1/10 scale. I just never really got into them much. Like, my first nitro was a Red Cat Tornado, so it's a 1/10 scale with the 18 the VXT, XTV, something like that. Pretty good engine. Buggy was fast, but man, you'd think about taking it off the shelf and it would break. I got tired of fixing it. I got another Red Cat. It was the 3.0 Caldera. Same thing. It never wanted to run right. So I had to get a Savage, and I've never looked back since. I just see the choices were the T-Max, the Savage, the LST, the NXT, the Terra Crush, the MGT, the Sin. Those Sin 7.7s are badasses too. Didn't seem like they lasted very long though. The Alpha Dominator, it's a good one. Titan, the EK4, man, that's a lot of good trucks. For me, again, it goes back to the Savage and parts availability. HSP Tornado has the 21SH here in Australia. Huh. I didn't know HSP called it the Tornado. I know the HSP, Exceed, Red Cat. There's a couple others. They're all kind of the same, like made in the same warehouse, and they just put different names on them. Michael Graham, what's up, brother? His vote's the T-Max. But yeah, I didn't know HSP made a Tornado, and that must have been their 1/8 scale. In Red Cat, it was the 1/10 scale, and then the Caldera came with the SH. Let's see, the 3.0. What is that? That's the is that the 18? No. Shit, I can't remember. But yeah, the Caldera came with the SH 3.0 in it. I mean, it was okay. But gotta pay to play, right? Grind and groove, just like racing engines for more flow. What are you talking about in this? Hell, I'd mess it up, man. I wouldn't trust myself with that. 3.0 is a 19, I think. You could be right, Lotus. I can't remember exactly. Let's see. Dodger Boy says HPI Savage block tracks is T-Max small block. Big difference. Yes, big difference in the way the platform's laid out, and just everything about it. I don't know. I've always just been more savvy towards the Savage. It's just me. All aspects is and the Mad Force and Giga Crusher. Man, all good monster trucks. Lotus says I have 3. What's that? Oh, your red is 1/10. That's why it had the 18. Makes sense. Yes, and I'm 1/8 Tornado. Sea Rover, there another as well. 3 cars, 1 buggy style chassis. Yeah, totally. There's so many different brands that use that same. It's like all the parts come out of the same warehouse. I swear, the HSP, the Exceed, and the Red Cat for sure. Especially in Red Cat's earlier days before they started kind of branching out. They all got their parts from the same factory. All right, let's see if we can get this piston out. It's warm still, but it's cool enough. I'm gonna check the compression on it. Man, this thing's still warm. Oh, get out of there. Come on. It's like there's not enough room in there for it to get around the... There we go. Let's see. Looks like this thing's got a gold skirt on it. How funny. Yeah, still pretty clean, pretty good shape. Got a little bit of lacquer built up on it. Definitely needs a 100% good cleaning. Main thing I'm curious is the piston still got pinch in it. I think that was Hybrid's question quite a while back. So put a little oil on this piston. Let's see, I plan on getting a new Savage. Yeah, I really want one. I just don't want to. I don't want to pay for it. Things are expensive. So, I mean, it doesn't have the best compression, but it doesn't pop out the top of it. So, I don't remember it having much runtime on it. It doesn't. I need to send that in and get it pinched. Sorry, I don't remember who was telling me about sending it off to get pinched. It was only like $25. But I don't know what the shipping on it would be. See, I hate don't understand when people compare the HPI Savage to the Traxxas T-Max. Big difference. I mean, yeah, they're literally two different class trucks. One's an 8th scale big block. The other one's a 10th scale small block. RC Renew. Thank you, Hardy Boy. Yeah, I'm gonna look into them, see about getting that repinched, because man, there should be plenty of life left in that. I never ran it that hard. I don't know. All Aspect says I need to get a better engine rebuilding. So this is good content for me. Yeah, I've thought about getting a brand new Savage, but I have so many that I can't make it make sense. Yeah, well, I'm glad that this helps you out. I'm no whiz at nitro engines. If A2's still in here, he's the one he's got a lot of info on some of those older engines. And of course, hybrid, and a lot of these people in here got way more knowledge than me, but I do like to tinker with them and take them apart. But really, it's not hard to take them apart. The hardest thing a lot of times is getting that sleeve out. They get a little bit of lacquer in there, a little bit of heat, and it comes right out. But I bet this sleeve and piston have enough pinch left in them to make this thing run like a bat out of hell. Definitely gonna need a little bit of help before too long, though. Yeah, that crankshaft looks kind of bad. All right, I'm excited to get to use my new flywheel puller. Only got to use it a few times. And I'm very appreciative that none of these screws so far have been stuck in there and impossible to get out, so that's always a good thing. Seemed like every screw that I took out of that XRT, or the CRT1, that old Offna, I did a video on a while back, every screw that was in there was stuck in there, stripped. Oh, something wrong with it. But clutches are a little warm, but seem to be in decent shape. Let's see here. Get the washer out of the way. Come on, you get off there. Let's see. It's probably easier if we zoom down in here a little bit. Try to make sure we can see okay. All right. And I can't see the camera, so if I end up getting out of frame trying to do this, I apologize. Man, it looks like it got hot in there, but I never ran this thing that hard. bit of space in there. There we go. Let's see. Back this out. There. Let's see. That clutch still has some sin left in it. Yes, sir, it does. Again, take notes, everyone. HPI Savage, big blocks. They're different. So all aspects says this is why compare the two. It's because the Savage was built to compete with the T-Max, and LST was built to compete with the Savage. Yeah, because I think that's the right order. I think it was the T-Max, then the Savage, then the LST. So I mean that makes sense. But again, I mean, like Dodger Boy's saying, they are two different size trucks. You know, I mean, one's a big block, one's a little block or small block. But you know, relevant to their size, their gearing, the power. You know, I mean, everybody's got their preferences. I'm not going to argue one way or the other, but I do love the Savage. If I had an LST, I'd probably love it just as much. I just don't have it. Big block T-Max is a ripper. Oh yeah. Let's see, Michael Graham. How fast is HPI Savage? I think out of the box they claim to be like, was it 45 or 50? It's been a long time since I've looked it up. I got some older videos of the XL with the 3-speed gear in it. I think I was running a 47 spur and I was trying out a 19 bell, and when that thing starts shifting gears, it kicks. You know, it gets squirrely. I had all kinds of trouble keeping it straight, and I don't know, that's probably why it doesn't work anymore. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm trying to do this without putting a bunch of marks in this. So the last thing I want to do is tear the shit out of this. Awesome. That broke loose pretty easy. All right, let me get my flywheel puller. I don't know if you guys ever used this, but I love this tool. For years, I'd take the back end of my plastic screwdriver and hit that flywheel to knock it off of there. And this is just so much easier. And don't have to worry about breaking the flywheel, the engine, or my screwdriver. So just, I know we're all nitro heads here, but for anybody that hasn't ever got to use it. Oh shit, hold on guys, my battery's trying to go dead. Be right back. Oh, sweet. Whew, got down to 5%. I totally meant to plug that in too. Holy shit. We about lost the live right in the middle of it. That would have sucked. So anyways, like I was saying, I know we're all nitro heads here, but for anybody that's never used this before, just give it a twist. Pops it off nice and easy. Sometimes these collets slide off easy, and sometimes you gotta sweet talk them out of there. All right, so now that disaster has been avoided, I thought for sure that thing was gonna go dead right in the middle of this. Yeah, so which are all's methods for getting this out? I usually use the plastic end of my screwdriver and just tap it. Has anybody got any better suggestions? It's got this old cheapy Pittsburgh. He said the Chevy S10 compared to the K2500. Exactly. The Traxxas T-Max was a lot lighter. Tap and pray. Yes, sir. That's kind of what I always do. You guys got a whole debate going on here. All Aspect says, I need one. Yeah, those flywheel pullers are awesome. Slam it on the table, Microgram says. No, I'm not going to do that. So if we do this right, it should slide out pretty easy. I've seen where people hit this thing with metal and damage this, the tip of this. Let's see what you guys got here. Way to compare them. Man, you guys are still debating on that. Preheat the block. Yeah, good point. Just gotta get the old oven mitt ready here. Sorry guys, didn't realize I wasn't on camera. Let's see if that's enough. Apparently it's not enough. Yeah, the one thing I need to get some of that emery cloth so I can clean up these this crankshaft. She's a moving. And I didn't tear my screwdriver up too much. But that screwdriver's done that a lot. Alright. Very hot. I'm gonna let it sit there. Hell yeah, Lotus 420 got the notification that you gave me the old subscription. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate everybody that's joined for the first time, and anybody that's hit that subscribe button, I really do appreciate it. And of course the like button. Kevin says, "Oh no, Hardy Boy, so I gotta hit the sex. See you next time." All right, brother. I think we're gonna do this again tomorrow. We'll start digging more into the truck, taking it apart. So there'll be plenty of working on this for you to see tomorrow. Mopar, no car. Mopar, no car. That's some funny shit. Yeah, I don't know enough about cars to cool. See you later, Hardy. Appreciate it. I don't know enough about cars to get into them arguments with you guys. I would just say my preference in the nitro world, just because I've had it, it's got to be the Savage. I love the way it's set up. Just I like everything about it. They're easy to work on for the most part. I've never been a big Traxxas fan. Just multiple different reasons. Michael Graham says, "Got a new nitro on the way. Should be here Wednesday." What'd you get, bud? Here you guys go while we're waiting on that to cool down. This is my XL. I got it all cleaned up and ready to go. Trying to figure out what engine I want to put in it. I still need to get a couple of, at least one servo. Still got the steering servo in it. It's got a 1271 Savox in it. I need to get the throttle servo, and then I'm gonna order the linkages. I need all new linkages, but I think those shock towers are GPM if I remember correctly. Other than the chassis, that's really the only aluminum that I have on it. Yeah, that project will be coming up here pretty quick. Trying to get it back on the road. MGT is my favorite monster truck. Yeah, I mean, I like them all. All the Bug 404. What is up, brother? Hey, man, I appreciate you joining. Another guy that watch a lot of his engine videos and learn a lot of tricks from him. Appreciate all your knowledge that you put out there, Bug. Got a great Facebook page too, in case you guys aren't subscribed or whatever you call it on Facebook, part of the group. I want a ball bearing in the front of my Savage X46. Makes a big difference. A ball bearing. No problem, he says. What ball bearing are we talking about on the Savage? Yeah, she's still pretty warm. For anybody new here, it's not for sure what we got going on. We were stripping down the. This is all part of the MGT 4.6 with the red body. Basically, just stripping the truck down to bare nothing. Gonna clean it all up, put it back together. Let's see here. Dodger Boy says, JP's RC's cool Nitro RC videos on YouTube. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Keep it up, brother. Got some good videos going on. Steering bell crank. Oh, yeah. I got you. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I have that. I think mine's just the bushing. I'm sure it would help. I've never really thought about messing with it. I think somebody was doing a video on that the other day, but I can't remember who. Was that you, Bug? Were you the one that did that video? Lotus 420 says, great stream, man. Gotta go have a good night. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for the subscription. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for all the input you put in there. Probably not going to do a whole lot more other than maybe clean up this engine. Then I think tomorrow night we're going to start tearing the truck down. So if you're not busy, want to join us, we'll be back at it. See, that steering mod of the Bugs makes a huge difference. He's only 10 hours from me. Awesome guy. Needs more subs. I think I'm sub to him. If not, I will definitely hit you up after this. Try to hit up everybody that subs to me. I hit them back. So I appreciate everybody being here and joining the comments, making it fun. This thing's warm. It's like it's cooled down just enough it doesn't want to come on. Just trying to gently wedge it out of there. Come on. It wants to come. There it is. Yeah, this thing's set for a while, so it's probably a mixture of lacquer, maybe some rust. But we'll get her cleaned up real good. Michael Graham says, could be worse. Yep, that is true. I've seen worse in some of these videos. I think even on the Bugs, what is it, Nitro RC Enthusiast page on Facebook, some people post some of the most rusted out engines I've ever seen. Speaking of which, if y'all heard that notification, that was the Bugs Facebook page. Yeah, I need to get some emery cloth and clean that up a little bit. See if I can zoom in down here in the light, get a better. Yeah, I'd say that's probably a little bit of rust. All right, zoom back out. Lotus 420 says, I'll be boat building tomorrow. That sounds like fun. Soaking some old fuel. Good point. Maybe we'll give that a shot and then see what it looks like tomorrow. I'm assuming you gotta soak it for a few hours for it to really do something. Let's see. Yeah, there's probably a little bit of rust, but let's see. The Bug says a brass brush and WD-40 will clean it up no problem. Brass is much softer than the hardened steel of the crankshaft, so it won't hurt it. Cool. I'll have to go get me a brass brush. Walmart should carry those, right? I mean, I'm sure I can get it in many places, but Walmart's like right next door to me. Old Fuel and WD-40 works great overnight. Or Marvel Mystery Oil. Yeah, I don't have any Marvel Mystery Oil, but I do have plenty of WD-40. Yeah, basically you need to take all these parts over to the bathing spot and clean the shit out of it, especially now they got all this crud around this carburetor. So can anybody tell me what this screw is for? Bug knows you can get them brass brushes from part stores. Yeah, I don't know where a lot of stuff's at here in Omaha. I know Walmart's right next door. I'm gonna check to see if they got a brass brush, just because it's easy. But anybody tell me what this? Surely it's not there just to hold that spring. I wonder if that's part of taking the carburetor apart. Just holds the spring. It just holds the spring. That's a hell of a spring holder. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know. It would almost seem like it'd be something that holds the carburetor in there, though. Yep, just the spring. That's some funny shit. Well, learned something new today. Yeah, I got some WD-40 and a toothbrush over there at the sink. We're gonna have a scrubbing party here in a minute. Let's see, will this come off without stretching out? I really don't want to take that screw out, just get the spring off. There we go. I don't see an opening on that spring. I guess the only way to really get it off there is to pull this whole thing off, huh? I guess it won't hurt it to go clean it all, but knowing my luck, I'll be over there scrubbing it, and this is in the sink going down the drain or something. Let's see, will you slide off of there? Come on. Oh, sweet. Never mind. I was afraid of tearing it up. But, so, I don't have a rebuild kit, so I'm not going to take this like completely apart. I'm just going to scrub it really well and give it a little bit of oil to make sure it's working properly. And I do not know. There's something in there. Well, I could blow through that high side needle so there's no gel in there. See, it stops the slide as well, like a stop gap as well. I kind of figured, wasn't really for sure. I mean, because I could tell that this here is the, as Haggard would say, the tick over. But yeah, I figured this here would keep the carburetor from coming completely out. Let's see what we got going here. If you ever want to get wild, the old VGOS carbs fit that engine. Oh, sweet. Come to think of it, I feel like I have, maybe it was just an OS pipe. I feel like I might have an OS. Maybe it was just a pipe that I'm thinking of. So yeah, these, I think it's mostly just some gummy lacquer in there. Let's see what I can do to clean them up. I think A2's right. I think I'm probably gonna have to replace them. It seems to spin pretty decently. Yeah, definitely that back one's probably gonna need to be replaced. Yeah, like I said, I did a lot of water running or not really water run, but like snow and ice running in this. Got a couple videos on it from back in the day. It was fun. Me and a buddy, he had the T-Max, and we were out there just running away. It was like 5 degrees outside. One of my videos, it was like a solid sheet of ice, and we're out there just spinning donuts in our Nitro monster trucks. I'm gonna see if I can get you guys over here to the sink without unplugging my phone since it's about to die. Bring you over here and we can scrub nitro parts together. Let's see, the bug says heat in the yellow bottle helps clean up the varnish very well, and you can make RC fuel with it. Nice. You got all kinds of information on that shit, bug. Yep, dirty dishes. Let's see. Trying to switch my plug real quick. Cool, didn't die in the process. So the one thing that, get some light in here. You can't kill MGT engine. Hell yeah. So I just took this apart and it is gummy. Nasty. Yeah, like we saw, I still got some pinch left in that sleeve, but wish I had more. But plenty of people out there repinching them. See what RC Renew's got for me. See what they're gonna charge me. I've heard it's like $25, and then probably gotta pay shipping. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see how this runs, because once we get all this back together, we'll do a live nitro burn with it, kind of like we've been doing. Oh, sweet. I do, if this is bad, I do have a brand new one of these in the package. I don't know what kind of shape this is in. Make a container and soak that stuff. You mean like that? Yeah, I've got some old bearings there that they've been soaking for a while. I mean, a while. That thing is nasty. Let's see what you guys saying here. Also, the slow cooker and green coolant works great. Yeah, I still need to get some of that. I need to get my pipes going. Ray A Racing is cheaper and does better than RCR. Just putting it out there. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I know Dan Foss had some complaints about RCR. I just don't know who all is out there, but who would you say they were? Ray A Racing. Is he up there in Canada or down here in the States? I mean, I don't really care either way. I'm just curious. I don't mind helping out whoever's is good at their job. And this thing's got some. It's like nitro boogers. RB Mod still does mods and pinching racing is in the US. Cool. Well, that's good that RB Mods. I've always heard good stuff about them. I take it you can just Google any of those names and find their companies, correct? I've never done it before, so I'm not really sure even where to start. If I can Google their names and get addresses or contact info, be a good start. Man, things got some sticky shit in there. It's gonna take a good soaking to get that out. But those bearings are well lubricated now. And I know WD-40 is not really much of a lubricant. How many people you know keep their WD-40 in the kitchen? Let's see if I can. So, got the old toothbrush, some WD. So I don't lose that pinch bolt. A little green piece. I didn't realize those were some things were falling out. Nope. Guess if it was down in the sink, the garbage disposal was gonna eat it. Guess I could have taken the engine mount off, but it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'll probably end up doing this a couple times, just because this grease has been on here for so long. It's probably going to take a couple times to really get it off. I don't have any special degreasers or anything. But that's the best degreaser right there. Bearing's starting to spin a little bit easier in there. That grease is caked on there. I think I need to get another toothbrush that isn't all oiled up. Sorry, I'm not doing a lot of talking, guys. Trying to concentrate on what I'm doing here. I just lose my train of thought anyway, so give me a minute. turned out pretty decent. Still got some of that gummy shit on it though. But I know WD-40 is not really much of a lubricant. Mainly just using it as a water displacement. Make sure we don't have any more rust forming in there. I don't know if you guys can hear that on camera, but probably definitely due for a bearing change. Just want to get the head cleaned up on it as well while I'm at it. Trying not to lose my shims. I got a different brush. Hold on a sec. Use this one to clean inside the fins. Alright, so that gets the engine mostly clean. Carburetor still seems to have good function to it. Pretty sure I could blow through this, but I'll put a piece of fuel line on it. Make sure that there's no jelly gummed up in there. Must be a part of it. Thought it was a piece of dirt, but feels like it's part of the metal. Hey, cooking with Sam on the Blackstone. Glad you can make it, brother. Yeah, I've seen some of that stuff that the Bug does with the green coolant. Works great. Dawn dish soap is good shit too, very much. My hands were a mess. I'll do it again when I'm all done, but yeah, for the most part, Dawn works pretty damn good. WD-40 is great when it comes to like a degreaser. I mean, I know it's not the best, but it is a fairly decent degreaser on top of being a water displacement chemical, not a lubricant. It does help lube a little bit, but for the most part, it is not a lubricant. All right, let me get a paper towel. Yeah, so this is all aluminum. Not too worried about anything in here rusting. So a little bit of water ain't gonna hurt anything. It'll be dry before we ever put this back together. Alright. See if we can get back in the other room without tearing shit up. Oh hell, we still got this thing to do. Forgot all about it. And we ain't gonna get much of this off here without doing the old crock pot. That's one of my next tasks, is to get the crock pot and antifreeze. And I got a bunch of exhausts that need to be cleaned. I don't really want to take this over to the sink and try scrubbing it. It's got some gummy shit on it there. Probably gonna need a new exhaust coupler too. I mean, this one looks okay, but one wrong move and this thing's gonna crack. Anyways. So I bet got a pretty good example here of this filter on the inside being all gummy. I don't know how many people in here have dealt with like old gummy air filters, and no matter how many times you put Dawn on it, it will not come clean. Well, WD-40 is great for that. Wish I'd have thought about it. I'd have done it while we had the camera over there. Alright, well, back to the sink we go. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy with all the moving around. Just trying to make it interesting. See, it's pretty gummy. Oh, Dawn may work on it, but if it doesn't, be a good demonstration of the WD-40 working when Dawn doesn't. Yeah, Dawn's actually working on it. I'm kind of surprised, but we'll hit it with WD-40 anyways. I've had these things where they're all gummed up and WD or Dawn will not work at all, and then WD-40, I mean, it just takes all the oil and gum right out of it. Yeah, it's funny. Years back, as an electrician, I went to a Procter & Gamble and did some work. The company I worked for did projects there, and they were kind of teaching us some things about the Dawn. And the bubbles, the soap suds, I mean, absolutely nothing. If people don't see suds, they don't think that it's working. So literally, it's the only reason that they put soap suds pretty much in any soap. It's just so people can see and think that it's working. I don't remember what chemical it is that they use to get those suds, but they literally do absolutely nothing as a cleaning agent. I just thought that was pretty funny. And the perfumes that they use for like the different scents in the Dawn, they're basically highly explosive. Can't even take your cell phones in those rooms. Alright, now we're done. That's pretty much all the parts we're going to clean on tonight. Go ahead and clean up our mess and just kind of take a look at what we got going. Get this mess out of the way. Okay, so there's that piston and sleeve, like I showed earlier. We still got a little pinch left in it, but it's probably due for a pinch. Replace the head screws on it. We still got to clean up the, man, this is, I've never messed with a pull starter that's like this. Afraid to pull it out of there. But we'll get that on tomorrow's. Hope everybody comes back to join me tomorrow. We're going to continue this. We got a whole truck to take apart and get cleaned up, get ready for burning some nitro. So we'll continue tomorrow. Probably won't do anything else with the engine on camera. I'll do the rest of that off camera. Don't want to bore you guys. But the truck, we're gonna strip it down, go through, and basically I got a little wash bin here. We're gonna go through and clean it all up, get all the grime off of it, get it ready for a good bash session, and see what this engine has left in it. So hope you guys join me again, more than likely tomorrow, unless something comes up to where I can't. And then over the next week or two, we'll get this truck out and do a live nitro burning on it. Oh, excuse me here. Let's see, the side exhaust header makes it so much better. The side exhaust header. What do you mean? I put low profile tires on. I put the Proline Road Rage on this. I got some videos on it. You guys can go back through the archives and check it out. They handle so much better. You can do sharp turns and slide it and not just roll it over. Let's see, the bug says super clean will take all the oil out of the foam, hot water rinse and dry the motocross air filter oil. Yeah, I've seen you talk about that in your videos. I've never gotten any of the motocross. I have some just regular Traxxas stuff. Trying to put too much in there so it doesn't get all gummy, but JP's RC says, I will pop back tomorrow, buddy. Have a good night. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate everybody joining in. A lot of the guys that are new, haven't been here before, I really do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe so you get notified when these pop up. I try to do one, if not two, sometimes three. If bad weather and I can't go outside and run, we'll sit in here and work on the vehicle. So we'll do a couple lives this week. I'm always putting out videos, shorts, all kinds of stuff. So if anybody has any questions, hit me up. I'll see you guys in the next live. Again, I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.